everyone, my name is Elaine, and today I'm going to be talking about everything I feel is wrong with playing a mage on Unison League. The mage was actually the third class I started playing, and it is by far my favorite. I feel really powerful when I play a mage. I like all the spells, but there are some issues with this class. It's definitely not perfect. First of all, the animations for each of the mage's spells are really slow. Typically, I get killed pretty early on in guild battle because someone can get their moves off faster than me, or I'll get damaged really hard in quests because I'm just not killing monsters fast enough because my animations take a really long time. Another thing that really bothers me is Ancient Spell specifically, because it is a very high power spell, but you can only use it if you take no damage during the time that its animation is rolling through. So a cleric could literally boop you, do like literally 1 point of damage, and you cannot use this spell. And that really bothers me. It's kind of obnoxious. Mages, I feel, are already at a disadvantage because their animations take so long. It takes them a lot of time to get anything off. And then we have a really powerful spell that everyone wants to use, but then you're kind of deterred from using it because you know all it takes is that one little point of damage, which again you kind of offset with rooks sometimes in guild battle, but you don't always have one. And that's a problem for me. I don't like that. I think it's kind of unfair. Another problem is the fact that this class's weakness is the Lancer. Each class has a weakness, or at least the starting 5 do, with the exception of the Cleric. And the Mage is weak to the Lancer, like I've already said. Lancers use regular attack. They use lances and slides to do damage. And Mages boost their damage output with M defense, which is given to them by the clothing that they wear and that they get a boost from as well. So they're basically extra weak to this class, and only because Lancers get that little bonus point for attacking them and the boost from their class. But because they're using clothing, which gives a lot of M defense, which isn't the attack defense, which is what the Lancers use. So I find that a little problematic. I think it's kind of weird, especially when you consider the fact that Knights also use regular attack for their main damage output, so they could have been the class that mages were weak to, but they're not, so I don't really get that. Another problem I find, especially during guild battle, is that most of the moves, if not all of the moves, I think basically all of the moves for the mage are very high cost. So I'm constantly running out of cost. Even with things like Fanatic Soul and Ether Exchange, which are supposed to offset this problem, it's just not enough. I never have enough cost to accomplish what I need to accomplish, whether that's killing the other team in Coliseum quickly or in my guild battles, or just damaging monsters in quests before my team can take a lot of damage. And that's a problem. I feel like the animations need to be sped up. I really would love something that maybe would let me toggle them off so I could keep up with everybody, but that's just not what it is now. I think something needs to be done to balance this class, because I really do like this class, and I think a lot of other people like playing it too, but they're dissuaded by the fact that there is a high cost and these animations take a really long time. Another problem is that the spell cooldowns are really long, and you're supposed to, now that this is a feature, use your enchanting to offset this, but enchanting doesn't go up to the highest level spells. You can't do it for things like Ancient Spell right now, and that's kind of a problem. Most people are in their last tier unless they're noobs or rebuilding an account, and they're not using those earlier spells that you can actually enchant. And even if this wasn't the case, even if you could use enchanting on higher level spells to offset the cooldown and the cost and things of that nature, every other class is doing this too, so you'd basically be right back where you started. I mean, yes, you would get them out faster, but since everyone else is getting them out faster, it wouldn't fix the problem. Another problem, for me at least, because I'm a girl and I like nice things, are the cosmetics. Mages use staffs, so if you are using the cosmetics that are designed for your class, you'd be using staffs, and they're just freaking ugly. They're typically very top heavy and very big, and they look very awkward with your character, and that bothers me. I want something that looks cute, so if they were cut down a little bit, I think it'd be better. Where are the charms at? Every class in Unison League is given a boost from 2 different weapon types. For the mage, it's the staff and the charm. However, the game doesn't have any charms, so mages are at a disadvantage. They only have 1 weapon type that they can actually use to get a boost, and they're harder to find. So it can take a really long time to build a good mage because of this disadvantage, and that is a little troublesome for me. I used a lot of class spawns to get where I am today, and because these are coming out less often, I don't know if I would have been able to build this class in a reasonable amount of time, because it's so hard to get staffs in this game. Well, there you have it. That's everything I can think of that's wrong with being a mage on Unison League. Do you guys think I missed anything? Let me know down below in the comments. Thanks everyone for watching this video. Please note that any corrections and or clarifications will be listed down below in the description section. And if you like what you saw here today, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd always like to know what you guys think down below in the comments. Also, hit that notification bell so you know what's up, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye guys!